We're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to, I can't believe we're going to say it, Studio MDAZ. How long has it been since we've said that?
A long time.
A long time. 2 years, to be exact. Not that anybody's counting, but I believe it was 2 years ago, May. Or March. Right. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Branya. Hi, Billy Joe. Janice Harrison. You guys, we are excited to be back. We made a decision through Callie that we need to have a public page because we haven't had one in forever. And so we needed to have one.
What?
So
sorry about that. Hold on. I'll get
just
it
a minute.
What? No.
We're back and we're still the same. Every day is still a goat screw. Every day. Thank you so much. We're glad to be back too. Hi, Sherry. Come on, Mom. Let's pull it together. Hi, Linda. Here, let me. Did you get it?
No.
Here, let me. I can fix it for you. Yep. It's been 2 years and nothing has changed. We've gotten older. That's about it.
Oh crap.
Mom is still hating technology
I'm
as
sorry.
always.
I'm trying. Hold on. I hit Facebook and then it'll.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
That's all you have to do.
When I did off it, how come
You
when I
don't do because you don't want to do that. So now just get back onto our page.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry, guys.
There
just
it is.
give me a second. Okay.
We're live.
There we go. Mom's back. Mom.
Mom, nothing's changed.
Still
Mom
hates
still
it.
doesn't know how to work
Still
any of this
hates
stuff.
it. Where's your sign? Did I give you your sign?
That one?
Yes. Just making sure Mom's got her sign still, even though it's been a few years.
Yeah.
Mom's still got her sign. Yes, we're back. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. We're excited. We've got a really cute project today. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Diana. Billy Joe. Mom is loving MC Hammer's Up Funny. Hi, Marianne. So there's Beverly Heil. We are going to redo this darling bunny. We've got lots of ideas for him today. And as always, it's going to just evolve. However it evolves, who knows what's going to happen.
Or not.
Who knows if we're going to end up in the ER today. Something's going to happen. But we are excited to be back. And thank you all so much for coming back and joining us and being so patient with us for these few years.
Eileen.
Glad to see you on the page. I found you both 2 years ago. Janice Poulsen, hi friend. Thank you. It's a vintage cabbie jacket. It is really cute though. I mean, it's just super sweet. I don't know. Probably a good four or 5 years.
Okay.
Because I don't care. I'll wear it whenever. So, anyway, thank you so much for being here. Hi, Susie. Hi, everybody. We have, in the 2 years we've been gone, I got married. A lot of you knew that. I got a dog.
Did you have a baby?
I did not have a baby.
Oh.
It looks like maybe I did, but I did not. What have you been up to, Mom?
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Jane.
I've been up to 150. I'd kind of like to get back down.
Well, some people would kill for 150. You never know. Did I put the appliques on my jacket? No, I didn't, Rose. I bought it this way. Hi, Jerlene. Is it Gerline or Jerlene? I never know. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Glenda. Okay, so what else?
The dog, the marriage, the house. Aren't you in a different house?
I'm in a different house than I was.
Yeah.
We've had some interesting news and some very different and sad news. Bill was diagnosed with Alzheimer's a few weeks ago, and that has been a big blow to us. So we are still going to keep moving. We're keep moving forward, and I need this desperately as a outlet for me. And also, I feel like we're all going to be able to help each other through all of this. And the beat does go on, Pam.
Yeah, Mom too.
What's Mom got going on?
Well, Mom's got the same stuff going on. Bob was just diagnosed with Parkinson's and Lewy body dementia, and so we are working that. And thank goodness for the sisters, all the sisters, because so many of you have gone through these things, and you're sending me things and helping me. Whew, I got to tell you, it's a huge blessing. So
For
you
sure.
guys are amazing.
Yeah. So we're not going to do a Debbie Downer today.
Nope.
But yeah, that's that is what's going on with Mom and I, and we've always been super open and honest with you guys about everything.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's where we're in this stage of our little life right now. And so Mom and I are looking for a way to get on an airplane and fly far, far away.
Yeah.
And do our crafting show from a little hut.
Bill and Bob to
Yes, in a little hut with the dog, with the crazy dog.
And the cat.
Oh, by the way, my dog, my new rescue dog has doggy dementia. So it's just a complete mess over here. There's Mara with Diva Designs. If you guys know Mara by Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara, she is a stencil designer now, and she has a whole new line of stencils. So,
wow.
Carol Kaiser, thank you so much. We weren't looking for sympathy. Well, maybe we were. Maybe we were a little bit, but it's all good, and we're back to do some crafting. So today we're going to do this little guy. I got him at Home Goods. It's been a while, and this will work for any bunny you've got. And I just thought that we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff to him, and I thought you would enjoy this today for our first day back.
Kickoff.
So Mary Zwinger is still here with you. Mary is one of my moderators, and so is Sue Faina. I've got to get them onto this page. I don't know that they are yet. But there's Peggy Eaton.
Hey, Peggy.
Our sisterhood is still going very strong, and we are loving that. I'm still on Check Savvy Sisters. That's my free page. It's a private page, but it's free. Anybody can join it. And that page is going to go back to what we started it for, which is just for everybody to post your work. That way, and we do sales every once in a while, so you can sell your work. So if you're not on Check Savvy Sisters, ask to join. It's my free page, and we don't bother you on there or anything, but it's a great place to get feedback on your stuff. And I can tell you that it's always good feedback. We do not allow any bad feedback whatsoever. Right. So if somebody says something ugly, they're gone instantly. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to Studio MDAZ. This is not our old page, because we had about 30,000 followers on that page when it was taken down. It was taken down, full disclosure, it was taken down for copyright infringement to Mackenzie Childs. I thought it was taken down for teaching Mackenzie Childs. Come to find out, it was taken down for selling products that looked exactly like Mackenzie Childs with their different color drags. So we don't do the drags anymore. That's what we don't do. So Sue says you're not moderators here. Okay, so they're not moderators here, but maybe they will be. I don't know. So hi, Ruby. You guys make our day. Thank you so much. Hi, Sandy. Lorena, we are glad we're back. Okay,
yeah.
So let's start with this, and I want to start with his jacket, and I also want to show you where my inspiration for colors came from, and it came from this one piece of ribbon. I believe I got it at Hobby Lobby. If not, it was either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Super simple, but it just felt so Easter springish to me. So we're going to, Mom's already started it, and she's going to show you how we did this.
So Billy Joe wants to know, so you could teach again? I mean,
we can teach. I can teach anything, but I can't teach the drags. That's what I can't teach.
There you go.
So I can teach anything I want, but I can't teach the drags. So, and we stopped doing that years ago, so it's not a big deal. So anyway, Mom's going to show you how we're going to see. This is like a regular Jester collar that's already built onto him, but I want a lot of 3D on him. So Mom's going to show you how she's doing
Hobby
this.
Lobby does have that, right?
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
All right. Okay.
And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and paint the grass because it's a
no-brainer. She's going to put that bunny right in front of my
Right in front of her face, which is what we do. I'm going to go ahead and paint the grass while you guys are
Okay,
talking.
this is strictly an in and out.
What's it called? A straight stitch or a
Straight,
running stitch?
Running stitch, okay. So I'm trying to get up here where you guys can see.
Right there.
Here, how's that? Wow, that's good.
Now you can back up a little bit. That's awful. Right there.
Okay.
Right there's
Back
perfect.
off, Mom. Back
Yeah,
off.
that was
Okay.
a little close.
So I'm going right in the dead center of this, or what I think is the dead center of this ribbon, and I'm just going to make a running stitch.
Come up higher so you're above the comments. There you go.
I'm left-handed, and so sometimes it doesn't show well. But okay, maybe this works better. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Just you guys know what this is. You know what it is. Just double your thread and put a knot in the end so that if you break it, you don't have to start all over again. That's a bummer. Okay, so there we go. We're just going to make a running stitch, and now we're going to pull that thread, and voila, an instant ruffle. Okay. Yay, they got it.
That's it, Mom?
Well,
that was your big moment?
That was my moment. That was my 5 minutes of fame.
That was it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is that just how simple that is? That's why.
So we're just
that
gathering it, just gathering it. That's all.
Okay, I'm using 4 different colors of green to give me a nice base, and I'm using. I say this all the time. If you don't have to go out and buy every color of paint. You
Really?
don't. No, you don't. But if you were to go buy Hauser Dark, Hauser Medium, and Hauser Light Green, you would have all of the greens you need. Here's the
I
medium.
wonder why they call it Hauser.
I don't know, but that is a good question.
So Mr. Hauser invented it? I don't know.
Maybe. It's a Deco art. So anyway, those are the absolute best, and I always add a little white to make it a little bit more opaque. And
is that the earth paint?
No, I'm not using the earth. I like the earth. If you guys haven't seen, Deco Art has earth paints, which are made from old paint that people have thrown away. And it's called
from old people. I thought you were going to
Deco Earth. And it's actually really, really good paint.
Hi, Darlene.
If you were looking to buy some new paint and you are concerned about the earth, it is really good paint. And Deco Art has been very, very good to us, always. So, This is all green. Normally, I would do like real moss on this, but in this
the award goes to Mom for a running stitch. Okay.
For a running stitch and for the fastest running stitch in the history. By the way,
what?
Since it's almost Easter,
yeah,
we're going to auction this off at the end today so that somebody's going to have a chance to win this. And I can tell you that I would leave this out year round because he's going to be so cute when we're done.
Oh, thank you, Peggy. Said my hair looks great. Well, that's what happens when you get into the shower and wash it.
So somebody asked me if I'm wearing a hairpiece. Yes, I am. I used to call it mall hair. Hold on, let me see if I can get. Am I in the camera?
Yeah, you are.
I used to call it mall hair because you could buy these buns in the middle of the mall. But I think this is the one. Kathy DiDomenico from Rural Funky Junk bought me one. And I'm almost positive this is the one she got. And they are at CVS. But look at how fun.
It's named after Priscilla Hauser, the mother of decorative painting. Thank you.
Who knew that?
Golda.
Of course. Of course.
I'm glad I went back and looked at that. Thank you.
That's good to know. Okay, so let's start on his jacket now. So if you saw my video from yesterday, this was my inspiration for his jacket. I love the way the purple is blending into the pink, and I love the black polka dots because he's getting, this was a ring from Temu, but it broke, imagine that. And so he's getting this little black and white check tie, and I think it's going to be super cute on him. So let me pull that
Did
back
you
here.
have to bond the bunny before you painted it?
I did not have to bond him because, like primer, because he didn't need it. all I did was use my white Dixie Belle cotton chalk paint. That's what I used on this one.
Okay, Kay Myra calls this her spare hair.
My spare hair, yes. Mall hair is, it sounds much better than mall hair. By the way, Kay, I just saw your, I didn't comment at the moment, but I did notice that you guys are back from Tracy's Fancy. On a retreat that they did, and oh my goodness, I cannot wait to go. Okay, so we're gonna start. I've got dioxazine purple and dragon fruit pink, and these are all deco art. I use a lot of deco art. So
is that the ring you were wearing at your party?
Yes. So remember, wet on wet. You always want wet on wet. I'm gonna start down here with a little bit of this purple.
And where's the bunny from?
Home Goods.
Home Goods. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start right down here, a little bit of this. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some pink right now, not cleaning my brush. Let's go ahead and pick up a little bit of that pink.
And yes, he is resin.
And then we're gonna start just blending it up because I love this two-tone look. Isn't that gonna be cool? It just has such a great Easter look to it. So I'm
beautiful. I love that shade.
I do too. So
oh, Mary said I googled Hauser and a very attractive Croatian cellist popped up. All right.
Interesting.
I got if he's single because Rachel needs a husband.
Mom keeps trying to fix Rachel up. So Mom, we have a Mom's ex-daughter-in-law
Well,
who
she's
is
my daughter-in-law. Yeah.
I know, but
okay.
Well, not yeah. She was married to Mom was married to somebody else, and then Rachel was married to his stepson or his son, and then the son was killed in a car accident, terrible car accident. So anyway, Mom has kept Rachel all these years, and we all love her so much. How you coming over there on your?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm trying to.
Just checking.
Oh no, they're going to start a stars party.
Can you guys believe I just got stars yesterday on this page? They gave them to me already. We haven't practiced.
We don't even have a song ready.
We have not practiced anything.
Ay. Man, maybe you better wait. Save your money.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm just going to do the pink. And that way, it's going to really make a nice difference on this.
Let me show you this now. Whoops, wrong
Look
side.
how perfect is
Where
that?
is it?
Now, I wish it would have been cuter if it was all like both sides ribbon.
But that's why I'm twisting it, so you really won't notice.
Yeah, I don't think you'll notice it. All right, so when I get to his arms, I want a little bit more purple on the arms.
Okay, let's see. What do we got here? You guys, you're amazing. Look at you go. Okay, hi, Terry. I thought Rachel was happy with her Arizona squeeze. Well,
She is.
However,
Mom just keeps wanting to get her married off. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't think she ever wants to get married
Jody
anyway.
just wants a date with a decent guy that could, there we go. We have a stars party.
Did we make it?
On my phone.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Dang. Thank you. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. Thank you for that wonderful stars party.
I know. You know what? I'm not sure this is big enough.
You've got to spread it out more.
Well,
It will be. We just got to spread it out more.
Okay.
Mom usually says double. Whatever your size is.
Actually, a double and a half.
Is it double and a half?
Yeah. Like if you're going to do drapes, double and a half. All right, little girl, what do you think?
We'll do, okay. You ready?
Sunshine?
Mm-hmm. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much we love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. We need practice desperately. Desperately we need practice. Okay, so remember, you gotta keep everything wet on wet. You guys are so sweet for that stars party. Thank you.
I'll figure out some new songs. You guys send me some songs. Send me what you want to hear.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Send us some songs and we'll practice.
Yeah. I mean, make it simple, like Twinkle Twinkle.
I'm also going to put some real... Are you guys loving that
Kristen
jacket?
said, so this is the new page?
This is the new Studio MD AZ page.
Right.
The difference is the other page was a capital S and then capital MD, capital AZ. This is all lowercase, so it's still 3 words, but it's all lowercase.
Tracy Honaker missed the Stars party. She's glad we're having it. All right, you guys are so good.
I really am liking this.
Right, a new
different
public
colors.
page.
It's my new-
Charlotte said, bravo.
Yes, it's our new public page. So, yes, Mom.
Betty Stargill said the Golden Girls. I love it.
Yes, because we have gotten a little older.
So
Isn't
no
that
Check
so
Savvy
fun?
Sister?
We still have Check Savvy
Yeah.
Sisters, but that page is...
That's our membership page.
No, Check Savvy...
Oh, Savvy Live. I know.
Mom is forgetting
Duh.
all of her stuff.
No.
So Check Savvy Live is our member
Membership.
group. And Mom and I are in there 3 times a week. And
Right.
then we have Check Savvy Sisters. And that is our page that we use for you all. That's your page, including studio people, to post all of your projects that you do. And we also do sales on there every once in a while so you can sell your stuff.
Speaking of sales,
Yes?
we have brushes for sale.
Oh, that's right. We do have brushes.
We have brushes.
And we'll be using those brushes at one point today so you can see. But if you've been looking for, in the past, we've always used our Zen brushes. So that's what you guys would have been familiar with us before. But then we found a new company that sells ones called Dynasty.
What happened? I just had it. I'm telling you.
There's going to be another pink slip in Mom's employment folder, apparently.
Ta-da! Well, I had it protected. So this is what the brushes will look like when they come to you.
So not only do you get 4 brushes, but you get a Studio MDAZ pencil or a Check Savvy pencil.
Yep.
We've got new pencils right now that Jody Christensen sent me that say, "What would Debbie do?" which are very funny. Very sweet. So if I haven't announced it 100 times, this is my birthday month. I had a birthday last week, and I turned 63 last week, and I had 75 ladies from all over
I was married when I was 10.
Yeah, all over the country and Canada fly into Scottsdale, and we rented party buses, and we just played for a week, and we had so much fun.
In the cold.
So
and
the
snow.
link for the brushes is on our... Did we get it on our link tree yet?
I don't know. I asked.
We have a link tree now. Who knew? It's under features. So if you're looking to join any of our pages or, anything, we'll keep adding to it. But we have a link tree now. So that's how cool we are. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I like how the purple is in all the crevices. So I am super good with that.
Okay, let me just see. Is that about what you're looking at?
That is.
Okay.
Look how cute. All right, and then we'll glue it so it's pulled all the way down everywhere.
Okay, well then I'll tighten it up and make it one piece.
Okay, so what I think I want to do here, and I'm going to do black polka dots on his jacket because I just think it's so interesting. Thank you, Nina. You forgot to keep pencils for yourself. We'll send you some. Here's what they look like, you guys. It says WWDD. What would Debbie do? Still haven't figured out how to get the camera turned around. Oh, Mr. Rabbit. Okay, I was thinking it was us. So I was thinking that, okay, so Il Fate Jour is our go-to for all of our designer, any kind of our bling or our leather or anything like that. It's ilfatejourshop.com. embellishments.com, and one of the ladies can put that up. But I was thinking it would make such a cute vest, and then black and white stripe here, and then we're going to use his black and white check tie. It's going to be, there's going to be a lot going on, but I think it's going to be so cute. So I think what we want to do first is let's get some black, striped pants on him.
I love the black stripes for the pants.
Yeah, let's do a black striped pant for him. I have all my stuff. My birthstone is a diamond. It is.
Yeah.
Makes me so happy. It's such a good one. Gosh.
Okay.
These are the Ziploc bags that are the worst. Every time we use these, Mom, we hate them. What the deal is.
These Ziploc bags?
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Let me grab some paint. So we stayed in an Airbnb last week with a bunch of girls, and I had to take a bunch of supplies with me. And so now I've got stuff everywhere. Petty Hall, you will be 63 in June.
Okay, hi Joy.
Never dreamed I was going to live
Charlotte.
to be 63, but okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to wing these stripes. You guys can do this. This is not a big deal. You can.
Was Mr. Rabbit colored or white when you bought him?
He was colored. I just didn't care for him the way they did it. So, and I always redo this stuff. So just get in there and go for it.
Oh, Carol Keisler is wishing you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Julie says hello from Aspen Mountain.
Yeah, whatever, Jules.
Yeah.
Aspen Mountain.
Linda, she turned 67 next week.
Oh, lots of Aries.
Yeah. Okay, Linda Syracuse, that's her name.
So,
but not spelled the same way.
Yeah, everybody was here, and then on the day of my birthday, we had all 75 ladies, plus some other ladies that were here in town that agreed and offered to do the food for us. We had everybody here at my house, so it was a little crazy, a little packed. Because my house is a decent size, but it's not humongous, so it was tight.
63 is more like 50, Cheryl said.
Is 63 the new 50?
Yeah, Billy Joe said her daughter is going to be 31 in 2 days. How could that be possible?
Oh, I know. My son's going to be 40 in May.
I know.
Nicole's already 41.
Well, your brother is going to be retired.
65. Well, he's already retired.
Social Security. I mean, pretty soon both my kids are going to be on Social Security with Medicare. I can't believe it. It's awful. Debbie said, "Do you think 60 is bad? I never believed I would live to be 72. I know, Deb. I hear that. Candace, it worked out perfectly with all those ladies. I was amazed.
Well, it was a lot. Let's just tell it like it is. It was a lot, but it was fun. Crazy thing
Michelle
though.
said it was perfect.
Oh, thanks you guys. Crazy thing though. It snowed and rained here in Arizona that last week. It never does that, but suddenly it did it. Still can't get over it.
I mean, we were coming down mountains in a busload of ladies with snow and ice on the ground. It was pretty scary. But we did it.
We rented a big charter bus for that day, but we had a driver that I was sitting right in the front, and I kept saying, are you okay? Are you nervous? And she said, I used to be an over-the-road truck driver, so I'm not nervous about my skills. I'm nervous about all the other people on the road.
Yeah.
And so she was telling me, like, she said, I know which semis, the people driving, I know which ones know what they're doing and which ones don't. And so she was pointing them out to me, like who knows what they're doing and who doesn't. And we were avoiding the ones that don't, but interesting, yeah.
Billy Joe said we're a lot, no matter what size.
Well, that is true. That is true. That's fun.
Debbie had come up with an interesting question today for those of us that are watching her paint. It is, what do most people overestimate or underestimate about you? I'm trying to think. I think people overestimate what I can do physically, Deborah. I think people just think that there's no end to my muscular ability. That's not necessarily true, but underestimate my ability to
Lift your leg in the air?
organize.
Oh, that is true. Mom is the quintessential organizer. Well, I asked Bill this question last night, and I said, what do you think that you people would underestimate about me? And he said, how hard you work. He had no idea I was such a hard worker, he said workaholic. Those were the words he used exactly.
Uh-huh.
But he said, what do you think people overestimate about you? And I said, my insecurity. I think people underestimate how
Shy.
Yes, I'm extremely shy and quiet in a big group.
Non-confrontational.
Very non-confrontational. Unless I know everybody, then I'm not as shy. But I am extremely shy. And what else? Oh, and then Bill said, well, what about me? And I said, I underestimated how handy you were. No, I overestimated how handy you were. I thought he owned a pool company. For some reason in my head, I'm thinking,
he can do everything.
Oh, he'll be so handy around the house because I've never had a handy husband. And nope.
Okay, Billy Joe wants to know.
So tell me about you guys.
How do you pick where to put the stripes?
Oh, it's just eyeballs.
That's not a good answer.
No, it's not a good answer. I wish I had a good answer for you,
well,
but
I mean,
it's
you
literally
make sure that there's a black stripe in the front.
For sure.
Yeah.
Preferably
and then go
centered.
From there. Yeah.
But in this case, I had gotten some green on his pants, so that's how I decided where I was going to start. So am I not? Mom is the energies. I am shy. I'm actually. I really am shy. It's not funny. Most people are very surprised by that. I hate going someplace with a big group of people. I hate concerts. I get extremely nervous around like a large group of people. Really? No, I mean people like when I'm talking like stadium kind of people,
okay.
Like a whole stadium full of people. It's not my thing.
That shyness, especially in crowds.
So tell us about you guys. What would you think it is? And it's really interesting. Ask your spouse about it tonight too, because I was really surprised that what Bill said about me. I wouldn't have. I mean, he does complain that I work all the time.
Kimberly said everybody thinks you're a big hugger.
I actually don't mind hugging. Mom started that nonsense. I don't mind being hugged. I just don't want to be hugged and held. Like I'm a free spirit. I need to move on really fast.
Claustrophobic.
A little bit. Do I have panic attacks? Cheryl, yes. In a stadium, I do. I definitely will have a little bit of a panic attack.
Teresa, we're so glad you're on too. Thank you. Debbie Krause said, I own a bar, was very outgoing, and then I got divorced, and I'm very insecure. I'm getting old and wrinkly, and I don't like it, and I don't have the funds to fix myself up. Social Security.
I hear you. I'm right there with you. Right there with you.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I think he needs just a black cummerbund right here.
Janet is nervous at concerts because she's so short and also feels she can't get air.
Who's that?
Janet Borgers.
Yes. Janet, I agree. I do get panic attacks. I'm always afraid because I have been to a concert. I went to Bad Company when I was, boy, that just told my age. I went to a Bad Company concert when I was about 16, and the girl literally right next to me overdosed and was, all over the place. And I was like, from that moment on, I was like, I'm never going to another concert. I hated it.
Wow, Nancy Lewis has PTSD and needs to always face the door in restaurants.
So does Bill. It's not PTSD, but Bill always wants to face the
Isn't that
door.
funny?
That's interesting. Jody Christensen, I overestimated your height, that is for sure. Marianne, when you were extroverted, now that you're older.
Now that she's
See,
more
isn't that
introverted.
interesting?
Yeah.
Terry Walster, Nicole, terrible claustrophobia, and had to have an MRI a couple weeks ago, and she panicked when she got in there.
Didn't she?
Yes.
By the way, Terry, thank you. I do have that, what we talked about.
Yeah, she opened it. Okay, so...
Kristen said that's a police officer thing.
Yes, it is, for sure. All right, I think I want to do, if I'm going to do the...
Hi, Donna. Donna Sadidra's on.
Hi, Donna. I think I want to do this for his vest. I just think it would be cute, and if I do, then I'm going to do gold here and on his little deals. You always look for exits. Men want to face the door, yeah.
Yeah.
So how we're going to do this, where's my little piece of, here it is. I'm going to use some tracing paper. This just makes it so much easier.
Oh, Nancy was in a restaurant when a gunman came in, so she does have PTSD.
You do have PTSD.
Yeah.
Hi, Marie. Happy to see you, too. When the handyman's girlfriend kept popping balloons. Yeah.
Mary said, glad you weren't at Debbie's house when the balloons started popping. We thought a gunshot was going on. Kimberly has to take Valium for MRIs. Never used to bother her.
Really?
Yeah. And Candace said that she always thought Larry was really handy, but she discovered he's not.
Isn't that funny? How did we end up with husbands that aren't handy?
Well, Bob was extremely handy.
I think, here's funny, this is TMI, but I think that men, like for us, we want a handy man, you know, a handy guy, husband, and you know what they want? A stripper. They want their wife to be precious all the time and be a stripper too. So, not in real life, but you know.
Oh,
Okay.
Joan Cochran said, this looks great, what you're doing.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
Again,
popping balloons are hard. I didn't like it either, Jody.
this is ilfaitjourshop.com is where you can buy this. It's just like a designer pleather, but it's perfect for this kind of thing.
And it cuts really nice, doesn't it?
Oh, it cuts so easy. But it just, like I said, I love when I go anywhere and see like 3D and real fabric on bunnies. I just love it.
Okay, Catherine said, Charlie always told me that I shouldn't know him if anything ever happened while we were out. That I shouldn't know him.
That's right, because he's a police officer.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta try it again because I messed up that top part, so hold on.
Michelle said, I thought
Right,
Rob
so-
had money. He was and is handy, but didn't have money. He had credit cards.
Who said that?
Michelle.
Michelle, that is so funny.
Joan loves watching us. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I always hate to say this, it sounds so bad, but my second husband, I know I shouldn't be so weird about it, but it just makes me feel so bad. Like, I never, ever had any intentions of ever getting a divorce, because my parents were divorced, and I never wanted that, and then I did it anyway. But anyway, I just make sure. There we go. I needed to get this up in there.
Okay, Debbie Owen said, my husband was not handy at all. I guess I thought all men were because it surprised me that we had to pay to get everything done.
I know.
Jody learned to be pretty handy. Yeah, you can
When you're single, yeah.
Carol's husband is handy. He hands me the tools.
That's cute.
I love it.
Okay, look how cute this is going to be. All right, let me get that one in. I'm going to use good old tacky glue. But anyway, my second husband, same thing. I thought he had a little bit of money. He took us to an equestrian farm, ranch, resort when we first started dating, and it was very exclusive and very expensive. And he had
Carmel?
it was in Carmel, and he had
I remember that.
he had a black credit card, and
I have to watch the kids.
he had a black credit card, and I was like, holy moly, I just hit the jackpot. He's handsome, he's sweet, and apparently he's loaded. No, it was his father's credit card because they had the same name, but I didn't find that out till much
Patty
later.
Hall said that when she got an MRI, she asked for a towel over her face so she opened her eyes, she wouldn't get anxious.
That's a good idea.
Interesting, yeah. Janice said until his stroke, my husband
needed a
could
little
fix,
bit better.
build, and do it all. I had the vision and he could do it. Yeah. Carmen, your hubby is the tech guy? Really?
Yes, Will.
Hold on.
But I think he's also, I think Will's also handy, isn't he, Carmen?
Okay, Debbie Owen, we've been watching for the picture of me in Debbie's office. Okay. Catherine said, I've missed this banter so much.
Oh, well, we've missed you guys too.
Sue said her dad taught her to be handy. Yeah, change the oil in her car and all that. Hi, Molly.
Just trying to find a good
Hi, Deborah.
piece because
Debbie
of that
Waddell,
center.
Because I'm pastor's wife, people
Okay.
expect me to be perfect, and I'm definitely not.
I love that, Debbie.
Yeah.
But I kind of thought you were, so now I'm all disappointed that if you're not.
Right.
See, it's got the buttons. Let me show you what I'm trying to
Debbie
accomplish.
Krause said,
He's got the little buttons, so I'm trying to get around the buttons. That's all I'm doing.
I've only been married once for 37 years. He had PTSD from Vietnam and didn't do nothing around the house.
And Mom's husband had that too. Bill had terrible PTSD from Vietnam.
Yeah. Babu said, I'm afraid of my residence or where I am will catch on fire. My childhood home burnt, and when I owned my business, the building caught fire and I was stuck in it. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Who's
I
that?
had that
Babu?
same fear about drowning.
Yeah, Mom has a terrible fear about drowning.
Just awful. Kathy Price said, I'm lucky to have a handy husband and I don't have to strip.
Well, good. That's awesome.
Patty Shinsky's husband is very handy. Well, are these guys anywhere near
Us?
Sun
Yeah,
State?
I need a new handyman.
Okay, Diane said, my first husband was not handy and he had no interest. My second husband, easily not handy either, but had phone numbers. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, what I do love about Bill, he does not at all mind paying for it. But the few times he's tried to do stuff, he'll say, oh, I could totally do that. I can do that so easy. And I'm like, oh gosh, no, he can't. No, he can't. No, he can't do it. Okay.
Lori Wright said, I'm so happy you got your pay.
Look how cute. Okay, now he's got a great little vest. I want to do the gold. Let's get all the gold done around him.
Peggy Eaton is a cabbie jacket.
Yes, this is cabbie. Isn't it cute? But it is vintage. Laurel, you're super handy. You're a figure it outer. I'm not. Peggy, your husband is a handy but competitive. Yeah.
Kathy
Nicole?
Dean, I used to work on my own cars. My dad taught me everything.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that awesome?
That's impressive.
Yeah. But he can't work a remote or a cell phone.
Yeah. All right, let me get another gold out.
Yeah.
Gold.
Vicki Nance said, mine is way too handy. Can't we just hire somebody once in a while?
Really?
Oh, Janet loves this.
Thank you. Yeah, I think he's going to be really cute. Gosh,
Tracy said,
these
I'm
are
handy
so
to-
hard to open, aren't they? These are the, once you've opened it.
Tracy said she's handier now that her husband's passed away.
Probably, yeah. Because you have to be.
Molly, her husband is both techie and handy. Wow, you got a double dose there.
And you don't have to be a stripper?
Yeah. Okay, Marie Doss. My husband was one that thought, that's good enough.
Oh.
Well, I'm a perfectionist, so I learned to do it myself.
Yeah. Nicole is amazing at putting furniture together. Like she can,
like IKEA stuff.
oh my gosh, she is so good at all that stuff. I am not, I'm terrible at it. I have no patience. I know that's a shock, but I have no patience for any of that stuff.
Hi, Sandy Hill. We're glad to see you.
I just ordered some new gold that I'm going to try out. I ordered it on Amazon, and it's supposed to be here today. It's not here yet, but I'm looking forward to trying it and letting you guys know if it's any good.
Annette Wilson said, my dad was duct tape and a piece of wire.
Yep.
And that's kind of how I roll. Yeah.
But my dad was super handy, could do anything. He built a motel, actually. So, didn't you think Dad was super handy?
Do what now?
Dad was super handy.
Oh, very, very. Well, he built our whole kitchen.
Yeah.
From the ground up. Yeah, he was very
Look how
handy.
nice he looks with this gold now.
Yeah. Kathy said, are you going to try the new gold marker from Dixieville?
Yes. I was just trying to figure out where to order that after I saw Kimberly Wold post something about it.
Kathy Dean said Charles would pay me to keep all my clothes on.
Kathy.
It's not a pretty sight.
Well, here's what I have found. It doesn't matter how unpretty it is. They don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Jane said, if I can't figure something out, I go on YouTube and watch a video. And that's what I do.
That's impressive. Yeah. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't.
Carol Kiesler said, I'm a stripper. I'm always stripping furniture.
That's cute.
Oh, Diane said, do you think it's generational?
That they can't do stuff? I mean, look at Bill. He's 80-something, okay. And I thought for sure he would be so good at all this.
Catherine St. Pierre. Hold on, that was
I love that name. Catherine St. Pierre. So.
My husband is handy, but the cursing, whining, and gnashing of teeth isn't worth it.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh, thank you, Linda. But I'm young looking. I don't know how young that...
Well, she's young looking for 102. Is that what she's saying?
That's right. That's right. My hubby is handsy, not handy.
Yeah, that's more mine, too. That's funny. So we've got Bill's entire family coming tomorrow for lunch and swimming. So
hi, Sherry.
I'm trying to get that, like that's now on my list of things to do, along with I've got a nail appointment at 3 o'clock today because I didn't get them done yesterday. And then Bill and I and my best friend Lori and her boyfriend, husband, are meeting us in Vegas this week. So we are excited about that.
Catherine Lakowski said, wouldn't you order from Deborah Boucher? I don't know.
I would if she's carrying that. I just don't know if Deborah carries everything.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, because the marker is kind of something different. But if she does, I will absolutely order it from Deborah.
Okay, Billy Joe just said, my husband just finished rebuilding a condo in Naples.
Oh, my gosh.
Then I epoxied the small divots in the floor drain caps. Well, good for you.
That's impressive.
That's impressive is right.
Sorry, I know it's hard to see.
Candace said, bless your heart, you're having company again?
Yes. Yes.
Can Lori be a Wednesday woman? They would love to know about Lori.
Oh, I would love for you guys to know about Lori, but I don't know if Lori would want to do that. But if she would, I would love it. Talk about shy. Lori is, like, hates crowds, hates all that stuff.
Yeah, but maybe she wouldn't mind with it being, like you just interviewing her.
Yeah.
All right.
So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, in my private group on Wednesdays, we started the beginning of the year doing Wednesdays Women. Look at this. Look how smashing his little coat looks. Wednesdays Women, and we interview them, and we get to the heart of everything. We find out everything we can about them. And so far, anybody who's done it has been so blessed by doing it.
Diane said Lori loves us.
Lori does love you guys.
So, anyhow, Kimberly said I love that idea.
I do too.
So we need to ask her.
Yeah, I will.
She might.
She might.
You never know. It would be awesome. Tell us it's just her.
That's right.
Just
and
her sister.
Just us.
Yeah.
No one's going to talk about it. Okay, so now don't forget, under here, plus he's got this little deal in his coat, so we've got to get this
Kimberly, I agree
done.
with you. You pull stuff out of the ladies. You are the best interviewer.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
agree. I was shocked the first time I heard her do it, and I thought, you are good.
That's probably something else people would underestimate about me.
Well,
Is
Debbie Stewart said she's shy because she probably can't get a word in when she's with you.
that is true. That there is that. But yeah, I can't believe how much I love interviewing people.
Candace, I feel very unfortunate that I met Lori in person, and I think she would regret. I think you meant fortunate. Am I right, Candace? Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
That's right.
That's right.
That still cracks me up, Nicole. We listen and we don't judge. Okay, here's another topic that I had. What was the one about the kid when you were? What's something?
What? Did
Oh,
you
here,
do?
no. What's something you've tried and you'll never do it again? I thought this was a good one. Is something that you've tried and now that you've tried it, you'll never do it again.
Here, Debbie Barbara Walters, Lonsdale.
Yeah. So never do it again. I will never have that many people on my back patio ever again. So that is one
Wow,
thing
you
I
should
would
never
never
say
do. I
never.
know. It was fun for the day, but man, I was so stressed out because I was so worried that everybody else was uncomfortable. Come to find out, nobody else was. I was the only one that was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, Candace said fortunate. I didn't mean unfortunate.
Okay, let me do his little arm here.
Pammy Lynn or Deborah Norville?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nikki Hunter is on tequila.
Tequila
Okay.
is something you regret that you'll never do again. All right, that's a riot.
Okay, Billy Joe going on a cruise.
Really?
Jackie Bates colonoscopy. Rose
Yes.
Crown over smoking a cigarette.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Okay, Jackie Jackson brownies with cannabis.
Okay, that's funny.
Candace said that was the most fun game on the bus where we went around the bus and everybody told us a story.
I know. That was so funny.
Carrie said, but we loved your patio.
I know, but it was just, I was so stressed out, you guys.
Okay, Catherine said it'll be more next time.
Okay, look at how sweet he is. Let me put
Louise,
this
you
down.
actually did it. You jumped off a cliff.
Did you really?
Linda Hensley, be intoxicated.
Yeah, because for me, I don't want to be out of control. And when you've had too much to drink, that I can't stand it. Like, I just want it to be over.
Teresa Best, she
fast as possible.
never ever tried cake decorating again. I took a class and I failed.
Really?
Leslie is snow skiing.
Yeah, I don't like
Cynthia
snow skiing either.
Williams cooking.
Cooking.
That's funny. Kristen Romano getting married.
I was never getting married again either.
Barbara Martin getting married again.
Yeah, that's probably would be mine.
Sue Fain and Amaretto. You used to love Amaretto.
I used to love amaretto. I used to drink, talk about sweet, amaretto and 7. Amaretto and 7-Up. Solid sugar.
Jody, sushi and ceviche.
Oh, really? I love sushi.
Okay. Laurel McKenzie, I will never do an online paint class again. Just ask my mom. Okay. Let me get down a few
I
more
sign
here.
up for 1 million of those paint classes and then I never end up doing them.
Irene diving off a diving board. Nikki flying in a glider.
Oh, wow.
Abby said he's absolutely stunning. I love the
thank
best.
you.
Abby,
I
you
know.
did
Isn't
a
that
great
fun?
job. I did a great job. Nancy said, best tequila in the world at Debbie's party. It went down so smooth.
Who said that?
Nancy Lewis.
Yeah. I ended up, I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's on Facebook. It's on it's usually on your Facebook feed. It's called Biatch Tequila. and it comes in a stunning little bottle.
Janice Poulsen will never make another from scratch carrot cake. That's probably a good story there, Janice, somewhere. Well, you know, my one failure was skydiving. But I gotta tell you, I would do it again in a minute.
Are you kidding?
If I wasn't afraid of breaking more bones.
Yeah.
You know. If I could get a guarantee that I wouldn't break anything, I would do it in a second. Oh, Pam, owning a restaurant. Are you kidding me?
Okay,
I will never do that again.
Mom
either.
did, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That
Susan
was,
said
it's
they
24/7.
Used to call her MacGyver at work. Okay, let's see. Love having you on this channel. That's Darlene Huntley.
Oh, thank you, darling. We're so happy to be back.
Linda's making a bundt carrot cake for Easter. Wow. Diane Newman, I will never climb another telephone pole again. She was working at AT&T. Maybe a strip pole sometime.
What?
We were hoping to get one on the bus, but they didn't have one. Any updates on Macy's international competition?
No, nothing yet, but that's my granddaughter. She's doing so well. Man, I've got a lot of touch-up to do underneath his hat.
Now, Susie, I am so glad you said that.
Exactly, Debbie
that's
Owen.
Kind of my bucket list, but now I'm rethinking it. I will never go up in a hot air balloon again. The wind changed and we almost crashed into a building.
Oh my gosh.
Susie, thank you for that.
Never been something I've wanted to do.
Debbie always says, how in the world do you
one.
fail at skydiving and live to talk about it? Well, I lived, but I broke something.
Okay, let's get this show going. Whoops.
Oh,
Okay,
Janet,
let me get a little bit more.
Barb thought you would say never date a mobster again.
Well, there is that too. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so wet on wet. I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two together. I got a few spots where I got something on his jacket. So I'm just gonna clean those
Carol,
up.
you will never fly again?
Really?
Seriously? Was there something happened? Linda doesn't want a zip line. Leslie Man loves his outfit.
I would love to zip line. That's something I would love to do. Look at this. Yeah, I got some gold on him when I was touching him, so I'm just gonna clean him up a little bit.
Robin said he's so cute.
Well, I'm loving his coat. Normally, you guys know we do black and white check or something on it, but I thought the blending was just so cool on this.
Eileen Langdon said, marry a good dancer.
That is a good, that's cool, yeah.
That's the one thing I love to do, and I've never had a husband who could.
Bill will not go dancing with me at all. Even if we're at a restaurant and they have the lounge area and they start dancing. Nope. And I dated one guy that was a great dancer, and I stayed with him probably too long because he was such a good dancer, Jeff. But I ended up getting engaged to him, and then that's where I canceled the wedding. You can't live on dancing alone. You gotta like them too.
It was a little late in the day when she canceled the wedding.
5 weeks. 5 weeks before.
We had just bought the stamps for the invitation.
Yep. But I was like, I can't do it. And the one thing I would say, both my parents, whether they paid for a wedding or not, both my parents would be the first ones to say, hey, if it's not right, we're not going through with it.
Yeah.
Because Mom asked me the night before my first marriage, are you marrying because you're in love with him or because you want to be the belle of the ball? And I said, a little bit of both. Is that okay? Wrong answer. Okay, so on his cheeks, of course we're using all the same color, so we're not introducing any new colors, but I'm just going to add just a little bit of that
puts
pink.
A runaway bride. Yeah.
And then I'm going to rub it in with my finger. I just want him a little bit more blushy.
Okay, who was 88? Wait a minute. I missed that one. Oh, I thought it was 88. Sometimes the comments go by so quick, I miss them.
I've got some touch up to do, so if you're seeing it, you zip lined in Antigua. Oh, Dot, that would be amazing.
Let's see. Elizabeth Poteet, you missed the bottom of the left coat with gold.
Okay, I'll get it.
That's Filomeno. Hi, Filomena.
I'm just gonna.
Anyone wanting the recipe, send me a private message so I don't miss anyone. Molly.
For what?
I think for that carrot cake.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Sue's uncle went
Okay,
ziplining at 88.
I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting on his cummerbund. That was too much.
Okay, now they're talking about going ziplining.
Yeah, I would love to zip line.
Ivy said, I married once, and once was enough. It only lasted 7 years.
Ivy, I didn't know that about
We did not
you.
know that. Well, we need to interview Ivy.
Yeah, I did not know that. Okay, so she said oh, you're right. All right, let me get that.
Yep. All right. Wow.
And I want to get his, on his pocket.
No more parasailing for me. That was Carmen. Okay.
His little pocket.
Recently for me too, especially the overpasses, and you see tread marks of tires that have gone right up to the edge. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, here's another question.
Hold on. For me, what would I never do again?
Yeah.
Would be Mary would be one, but I will never try peas again as long as I live. I hate them so much.
Peas?
Peas, yeah.
Ivy said I did date a lot after that, and that's all I wanted was just to date.
Yeah.
Wendy loves this.
Okay.
Tracy said I probably won't scuba dive anywhere.
Really?
Anymore. Yeah.
Hi, Bill. Yeah, we're live.
Gold on the underside of
I got
his
it.
collar.
I got it. Oh, on the underside of his collar.
Hey, Bill.
Hi, how are you doing? Well, I got all the ice, I'll put it in some kind of bin.
Put it in the cooler out on the patio, if you don't mind.
Cooler.
Is it that?
There's
the
a big
long
cooler.
Okay.
It's right by the marble
Hey,
table.
Bill. Do you consider yourself a handy guy?
Huh?
Do you consider yourself handy?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Just wanted to see what your answer would be on that. All right. I will go back, you guys. Don't worry about all the touch-up. I have to go back and fix him. But
Okay. Kimberly Wool says a thin gold stripe next to the black on his pants would be cute.
yeah, it would. I've got touch-up to do. Okay.
Vicky said I hate peas too. I thought I was the only
Ugh,
one.
hate him. A little bit under his collar. Would it be right there? Yeah, probably. All right, I'll go back and do that. Let's keep moving, you guys. We're dragging this out forever. Okay, so I have real flowers, real basket, real everything else for him. And then, like I said, I'm going to go through and clean him all up. But let's get his deal.
Okay, Kimberly eats fresh peas, but not the canned.
All right, look at, oh my goodness. Now look how that just pulled the whole thing together for us. So let's glue this on. I'm going to go ahead and use the tacky.
Okay, you got to make sure that doesn't twist on you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Diane Newman is known as the Fix-It Mom and Grandma.
Okay. So.
You start in the back so that's where the seam is.
No, because it's going to go to his tie.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Mom, you do the comments
I
over
know.
there. I'll do my job over here.
Just stay on your side of
That's
the...
right. We used to have a little line over here, a piece of tape, and Mom wasn't allowed to cross over it. Let me get this pulled down.
Hi, Veronica.
Oh, I love it. That little collar just changed everything. Let's get his bow tie on.
Dapper.
Okay, I'm gonna use hot glue for the bow tie.
Okay, Nikki Hunter, we have canned peas, but mainly buy them frozen. I love baby minted peas.
Oh my gosh, look at his cute little collar.
Look at that.
He is so fun right now. Okay, so I'm going to paint this all green because we're going to do florals over it, and the green will be a great base.
Hi, Jennifer.
Let's do
long
this.
time no see. Carolyn, what is this collar? It is a ribbon that we gathered in the center and then pulled it. So
Yeah, and let me tell you what else would be, is super cute for those, is tulle. You know, just a roll of tulle, and then I usually will triple fold it, and then use that, and the tulle makes a really good
oh, they love the collar
little
and the
gesture
bow tie.
deal. I know, isn't it so cute?
Yeah.
Now we're on to embellishing, and that's where all the magic comes
Susan
in.
said, so fun, so fast.
The paint part is, you know, it is what it is. Not a lot we can do about it. It takes a while. But, and remember, if you're just tuning in or just seeing it, I will go back and do all the touch-up. I just don't want to waste your time doing that right now. Okay.
Gorgeous bunny. Hi, Anna.
Now it looks like he's got a...
Jennifer, we've missed you too.
all right, let me get a really light, like a lime green. Let's see. This is a sour apple. I want to do these little leaves down here. A little bit sour apple. There we go. Just so they stand out a little bit better than the grass. Okay. And then I'm going to do real flowers down there too.
Oh, they think it's just beautiful. You're going to put real flower or real plastic flowers? Or?
No, I've got these real dried flowers that are going on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Janet. Hi, Tracy. Oh, Peggy said he's holding broccoli.
Doesn't it look like, I was thinking the same thing, cabbage or broccoli.
Okay, Irene wants
Just love his
me
jacket.
to show up close how I made that. I don't have any more
Oh,
ribbon.
here, I'll get you another piece. Let's do it on, let's see.
Maybe black so that it shows better.
Well, here's red. Can you do it on that?
Well, that's really
Will that
thick.
work or no?
No, that's too thin.
All right, hold on.
Sorry, it's got to be thin.
Here.
Okay, there you go. All right, lesson number 2. Okay, broccoli bouquet, right? They say we don't mind a 2 hours.
Oh gosh. All right, let me get in, like, I'm gonna get a little bit of pink in here so that where the, you know what I mean? So that where this is not hitting it all the way, you won't notice it because it's got that pink on it and it'll take on the appearance of.
Okay, Irene, this is going to be just for you, honey. I guess you can.
Look at that.
Are you going to polka dot?
Yes,
the hat?
I'm gonna polka dot not the hat.
I guess you can hold cabbage, right?
I was gonna polka dot the jacket. So, because I think it needs, right now, it needs funky. So, what we're going to do is a new fresh coat of black. Look at you guys still hanging in here.
Yeah, I will, Debbie. Just 1 second. I'm just getting this thing together.
Okay,
right?
here we go.
Okay. Here's my ribbon, and I'm going dead center into it. I've got a knot in the end of that thread. Okay, that keeps it taut. And now I'm just going to do like an in and out, in, out, in, out with my needle. And then as you pull, it just gathers it. It's kind of magic. I remember the first time Rachel ever saw something being gathered, she called me and she said, "Do you know about this?" I said, "Yeah, I kind of do." Anyhow, this is then how you just pull the thread and it's gathered, okay? I hope that helps.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at his cute jacket. He's gonna definitely look like Mad Hatter. Like he's got a lot going on.
Okay, when I said I was twisting the ribbon so that the underside wouldn't show, because the back of the ribbon is white. Now it's like this ribbon, it's the same on both sides. This is a double-sided
So you
ribbon.
don't need to worry about it.
But the one that she has is white in the back. So when I said from twisting, when you gather it, it kind of wants to do this, wants to twist itself. So just lay it down flat and make sure it's not twisted, that's all. Real simple. Magic Mom, yeah. Hey, Jody said chrome his jacket. I was thinking about that too, but
I thought about it too, but we've done so much. I feel like I've done a lot of chrome.
I kind of like that. I'm not sure chrome is that Eastery. This is really good.
No, and the polka dots aren't Eastery, but now remember, he's going to be our year-round guy.
Okay, where's Carmen? Carmen's here.
And I always say with everything, nothing ever looks as good online as it does in person.
Yeah. I mean, you guys that order stuff, and from watching her do it, so many of you comment back to me, it was more beautiful than I expected. So, especially with the auction items, I know that.
Because if somebody says it was worse than I expected, that would break my heart.
Well, those ones I keep from you.
I know. Okay.
Debbie, you should have a little pink to the flowers he's holding.
I'm
They
adding
look so
real
much
ones.
like
Hold on.
broccoli.
I know. I just had to get the base of it on, remember?
They said he's adorable. They love the polka dots.
Okay. So
Hi,
I just
Barbara.
used the bottom of a kindergarten pencil. That's
Aw,
it.
Thank you.
You can buy these pencils. I buy them all the time at Walmart.
Carolyn wants to know how you did his vest. Well, she showed that right up front. So just
I did
go
it
back
with,
and look at it.
Yeah, go back and watch that part. I did it with a piece of tracing paper first. I just literally put a piece of tracing paper right over him and then penciled it out and then cut it out. That's all I did. It was super simple. Okay, so I've got these fabulous little dried flowers that are going
Timer used up some of those, you
that
know?
are going in here. Ooh, let's see, make sure that they don't. There we go. All right, look. So we're going to use these plus, look how fun these are. They're going to be a little fragile.
Polka dots are the best. I was going to wear my polka dot shirt today. I should have.
All right, hold on. So this is what I'm talking about. Look at how off the wall he is. But he's got to have this on top because the blue is what matches the stripes.
Linda, thank you for being here. She thanks us for a fabulous afternoon. Hi, lady. Hi, Nancy.
I got to be careful where I touch. Oh, come on, you guys. Look at him. So in person, if you could see it, the blue in that stripe, let me get him over here. The blue in that stripe, look, matches his bird perfectly.
Let's see. So Carolyn thought, she thought it was stenciled. And she thought, oh, that's so intricate that you had stenciled his vest.
Oh, no, I'm not that good. All right, let's get a few more of these. Today's the 12th.
Today's the 12th. Happy belated, Nancy. But we had you down.
Nancy Downing?
Nancy Downing.
I know. I felt bad that we didn't sing happy birthday to her
Today
yesterday.
is Carmen and Joe
Carmen
Ellen
Thompson.
Staples.
Joe Ellen, yeah. Okay.
Oh, all right. Those
There.
are tricky to get in there. Be
They are,
careful,
actually.
Don't burn yourself. They love the realistic flowers.
I do too. And they're the, oops, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, crap.
right
This
there.
is why you should always do your checking or your polka dot
Because
last.
they don't dry fast.
Doggone it. All right, well, remember, I'm going to have a lot of touch-up to do.
Tracy said, congratulations on a fabulous first live on your new channel.
Aw, thank
They
you.
love the bunny.
Let me see
You
if I
could put a
can
thin
get some of
blue
this on.
line by the black line. Okay, Jana said he's too cute.
Okay.
Vicky, first time watching. You are such such lovely ladies. I love the rabbit.
Oops. I got so
What in
excited.
the
I
world
got
is
so excited
happening?
that Vicky said that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. How did we do that? Look at that, Mom. How are we? Mom,
1,000 stars.
look in look in my camera. Oh, it just went away.
The big thingy? You know where they do?
No, I had star glasses on for a minute. Look,
Oh, how fun. I love it.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea how that happened.
Okay, that's because
No idea.
Kathy DeFranco, she sent 1,000 stars.
Oh my gosh,
Thank you,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I love this little basket, and I want the basket because he's going to visit his girl. So I'm going to put this napkin in the basket because I don't want to have to fill up the whole basket. You always mess up at least one, I know. Isn't that funny? I wonder what that was about. Okay.
Well, if she said 800 stars, and so you
Oh
get
my
stars on your
gosh,
glasses.
that's so cool. Okay.
She's got a big bag of packing paper for me, too.
All
That's
right,
awesome.
so check this out. Now, the other thing we need to do, let's get some leaves, some real leaves on here.
Shauna, I'm sorry for your loss, honey.
It's just going to give us, look, all this fun.
Okay, Ethan loves the bunny.
Let's get this on first, though. Okay, so we've got this, and I want to get that on without messing up these flowers. Let's do that first. And then I can see. Okay, so now, look, he is bringing, not only is he bringing flowers, but he's bringing carrots and champagne to his girl. So let's get the
She's gonna make a
champagne in
carrot
there.
cake. Diana Rutledge says, you said you were so excited. Try saying that again. Maybe you get some more glasses with the stars on.
I'm so excited. Nope.
Nope.
Thanks, Diana. Okay, so now I'm just gluing these little carrots in. I bought the carrots on Amazon. Oh, for
What
crying
in the
out
world
loud.
are you- Okay, well, no glue gloves.
No.
Ah,
All right.
okay,
Everybody
I'm gonna
just
warm
relax.
up the
Everybody
car.
just relax.
Heading to the ER. Oh, they said that champagne. They love
Is that so funny? I got that little champagne bottle from somebody. I don't know who, but I believe you can buy those on Temu. So,
There's a Little Red Riding button. Little Red Riding
Bunny.
rabbit. Yeah. Must have been the big stars. Yeah. Love his basket
Amazing.
of goodies.
Isn't that so fun? This little basket came from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.99, half off.
Okay,
So
Peggy-
it's perfect for
Peggy
like
just bid on it. Well, how
It's-
much?
$150. So it's perfect for this size. All right, let's get, I need to get a little bit of moss in there real quick.
Really?
And then I'm going to finish putting a few more. of
Hey,
those in.
Debbie Young. Yeah, they love the carrots. Pam, yeah, isn't she though?
Where did I put the moss?
Kimberly, do you have a matching bunny lady?
Huh? Do I have a what?
Matching bunny lady?
No, I don't. Let's get,
Okay.
I was going to put moss in, but I don't see.
Yeah. Headed to the kitchen to stick your hand in a glass of milk.
Oh, that's cute. Okay,
work.
that'll work. I was going to use real moss, but I don't see any right now, so.
Oh, Kathy Dean just bid 151. Need to put the Chanel little credit card in there.
That's a cute idea. Mom.
Well, honey, I'm sorry. She just tripped over the glue gun and it went sailing.
one, but I don't know where it is right this second.
You had one and it's on its way to Sandy Lance.
Yeah, but I've had a couple of them. I have had to tell Mom so many times, you cannot do, it's like when you're driving in the car with somebody and they do that. Mom does that all the time and it freaks me out every time she does it. It scares me
I'll sit
to
in
death.
the living room from now on and I'll be absentee.
Okay, so check this out. These glasses fit him perfect. Look.
Sylvia Pizza, you love him. Great job.
Okay, he's going to get those glasses. And then I've got to get a little bit of this. I have that credit card, but I don't know where it is right now, but I will find it. Let me see. Look how realistic this is starting to become.
Studio MD accident.
There's always an accident, and I need some of the greenery up here too. You guys know how I am. It's gotta be fun everywhere.
Sherry, I know. Oh my gosh, that's right. You never know.
What?
Well, when the fact that I made a noise and you didn't like it. It's an Elton John.
Oh, it sounds like I didn't like it. It just scares me to death when she does it.
Because I was looking here and I didn't see. It's an Elton John bunny.
It is an Elton John bunny. Okay. Perfect little greenery right here.
So cute.
Okay, I think he needs a little flower on his hat to pull it all together. And I think he needs one in the nest.
Beauty and chaos.
That's what my whole life is, you guys. Beauty and chaos.
Does the bird have a crown?
The bird will have a crown.
I'm going to sneeze.
Okay.
So just bear with me. I would offer to go get it, but...
He's got one. It's right behind me. I'll get it.
Can't get around.
All right. Hold on, you guys, because you know I got to get it. Do it until it's...
Leslie said this might be my new favorite.
Really? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. It's the 3D stuff. It's the embellishing that is everything for
Mary
me.
said yesterday on the news, a
Oops.
bird landed on a reporter's head at the White House.
Isn't that oh no, if they get, you know, if they poop on you, it's supposed to be good luck, I heard. Oh my gosh, there's so much embellishment on this thing. But he does need to...
We had a bird fly into our office
There
window
we go.
yesterday. We all screamed. Oh, wow.
Okay. He needs a couple more carrots.
Well, when the birds fly into a window, our bedroom window,
I hate it.
they just boom. It sounds like
I
an
know, it's
explosion.
awful.
But mostly they fall down and then they shake themselves off and they take off again.
But not always. We've had a couple out here that they
Really?
just immediately die. Oh, it happened to Peter Ducey? I didn't see that. That's funny.
They said he did not like it.
That's funny. Okay. And he's got his champagne. He's got his
Joy Pritchard said
basket.
it was an awesome job. Barb Nicholas, what a fun-loving afternoon. I've been smiling and laughing. I love it.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Thank you.
Okay, we need a crown. Let's see.
Oh, hi, Hilda. We're so glad you're here. Janice Tripley said it's bird suicide.
Yeah, kamikaze bird.
Where do the dried flowers come from?
Amazon. I just buy them. Literally, I just buy like packs of.
If she ever moves again, she's moving next door to the warehouse because I'm going to save
Okay, little crown for the bird. Let's see what else we need. I've got to get some flowers down here. But I need like a bigger one. Hold on, let me grab one from right here.
All right, I'm checking out your message. He's all tricked out.
He is all tricked out. Let's see, does this match? Oh, it does. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It's awful big. I didn't
Peggy
want
had
that
a
big.
hawk fly into their window. It passed out on the ground. I picked him up and put him on our patio table to recuperate. Aw, that's sweet.
All right, well, I'm going to have to find the right flower but oh my gosh, you guys, look at how fun he is with all of his
colorful
stuff.
Look at the crown. That's I tell you, these little crowns are so adorable. I love them.
But do you see, just by painting the, you know, what you all thought was broccoli, by painting that green first, it just gave it the illusion that it's all flowers. But I've got a lot of touch-up to do, but come on, how fun is that? We did all that in an hour and a half. Pretty impressed. And we used the napkin is our inspiration in color. And so, forget where my hand hit it, but look at how we've got that same look coming up his back.
Billy Joe, I'll work on that.
Use hairspray. Okay, I will do that. Oh, an LV belt buckle. Yes, 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 yes. Do we want the glasses?
Some of them said yes.
Let me see.
But will they stay?
They will.
Okay.
I'm going to put them on for right now, and then...
Annie said, what an amazing transformation.
Thank you.
Yeah, Janet said the glasses. Vicky loves it.
Okay, hold on. Let's find an LV
Lori
belt buckle.
loves it. Michelle loves it.
I just need a little... Here's a little bitty one right here. Oh my gosh, you guys. You just have to have $1 million. That's
right.
it. $1 million in supplies, and you can have anything you want. Whoever gets this, it is like so funny how much is on it. Come on.
Oh,
Don't.
Irene, 155. Hi, Sue. She thinks it's super cute. He is the man.
Okay. Let me see if I can pick him up. All right, look, he's got his little LV belt buckle. Look at his glasses. He is...
Kay said it's so stinking cute.
He is so styling. It's insane. I think I'm still going to find, instead of this, I think I'm going to use moss. I don't know that I love that, even though it is Easter grass, though. But...
Pam said, if that bunny doesn't make you smile, you need
he's
therapy.
got to make you smile. Look at how fun he is.
He looks amazing. Kimberly said, diamond dust the inside of his ears, give some sparkle to match his glasses.
Oh, I like that idea. But I'm going to have to lay him down to do that. So I will do that, but just stinking fun. So, and look, in an hour and a half we did that, and he's got his designer vest on, which really did turn out great. Yeah. I love his bow tie. I love the glasses and the bird.
They say he's perfect. Kathy said he's adorable. Keenan's so cute.
So I'm going to get him all touched up, and then I'm going to give him a very shiny coat. So everything is going to be super glossy. And he will be so precious.
Janice said, wish me good luck shipping him. Maybe one of you local ones would like
Mom always wants locals to win. But I'm going to find the same color flowers down here and then put one of these in the middle so it will look like he dropped one. But, oh my gosh, I'm so happy with him. I think he's one of the funniest ones we've done in a while. So, okay, we're going to give it 2 minutes. Mom's going to do that. And we're going to go ahead and auction him off so somebody can hopefully enjoy him for Easter. You're going to have to watch the real
when is Easter?
one now. I hate when people visit in your... Ivy, don't they know better?
Wait a minute. Easter's next Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah. If we mail it out, if we get it out Monday, then it'll be there like Thursday, depending on where you live. So, okay, here we go. We are going to go ahead and do 2 minutes, and we're going to start the bidding at just $20. Go. So, what you're willing to bid. He does look like Elton John. It's Elton John Bunny. Elton Johnny. Did you guys see
No,
that
Elton Bunny.
Elton Bunny? Elton John is like really struggling. He's not doing any more.
Mary's got the stock. Good. Thank you, Mary.
He's not doing any more concerts or anything anymore. Thanks so much, you guys. Still got a minute 30. I'm not seeing anybody. There we go. Jody Christensen, 200. He needs a checked walking stick. Oh, Kathy, that's such a cute idea. I got Jody Christensen for 200. Mom's way ahead. This is how bad our leg is. I'm just now starting to see him, but I did see Jody for 200. I see Irene, but I've got Jody ahead of her for 200. Hop back in, you guys. Well, your 90-minute wait to leave for shopping trip. Aw, Wendy Zolzinski. I've got 300 for Wendy Zolzinski. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're so sweet. 300 for Wendy Zolzinski.
Got 45 seconds.
You guys know how it rolls. When somebody really wants something, they bid. What about? All right, now I got Wendy for 250. So unless somebody comes up to 250, let's see, Wendy, right now you're in for 250. Because you were the 300 and you were bidding against yourself. So I still got, Wendy's my first 250. 23 seconds, you guys, hop in. And then Mary will do the stop. Elton's concert with Brandy Carlisle was amazing. Sue Faina, I heard that he adores her. That he adores Brandy Carlisle. Michelle King, 325. Michelle King, 325. And
3,
local.
2, 1.
Stop. Okay, right now I got Michelle King for 325. 325, Michelle King. 330. Oh, no, that's Michelle King again. Wendy Zolzinski, 350. 350 for Wendy Zolzinski. 350. Wendy wants it. 365. Okay, Wendy, you're still in for 350. How funny. I'm still waiting for the stop. There it is. Wendy. Congratulations. Wendy Zolzinski got it for $350. Thank you so much. And I cannot wait for him to come to your house. And we will do our best to get him so protected. But I'm going to finish him up and clean him up. I just love him. You guys, what a great day. I will see you all again. I'm in Vegas this week, but I will try and pop in at some point. And I will definitely be back here next Saturday morning, same time. So for right now, that's a time you can count on until further notice. So anyway, love you all so much. Thanks so much for being here. And I always strategically put it right in front of Mom. So
That's
you
right. That's right.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, Mom?
No, got nothing to say. I love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
It was fun.
Thank you so much. And if you would share this out, we would appreciate it so much. Share it all over the place so we can get this page going again. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.